Hey everybody, what's going on? Scanless Bob. I call this one Snipers, and that's because like I was playing golf at Oman, and you know if I wasn't getting hammered by helicopters, I was getting hammered by these snipers that are sitting on top of this construction zone. So finally, I just had enough. I got in the BTR-80, and you know, just kept shooting the building. I used the tank for a little while. Now you can see some of the awful skills I have as a sniper. I'm trying to pop this guy, and one of the things I found is, you know, what did they do to some of these game fixes? Because my SV98, it used to be if you tagged a guy at that kind of range and they were moving, the difficulty multiplier, it used to take him out right away. You're going to see here in a second, I'm going to get a hit on this guy, and I've got the high ground, so I've got the advantage, and I think it's right here. Boom. And the dude's still alive, you know. And when you have the high ground, it's so much easier to snipe. You know, of course, if the target's not moving, it's not bad either. But, you know, the helicopters were popping us. I was running a flam, you know, because nobody was doing it. And look, this helicopter, that dude was running things for a while. His buddies were running things. The jets were running things. And finally, somebody got smart enough to come up and try to take us out. So I'm running up, and I'm like, seriously, this dude doesn't hear me? So I'm going to go up. Check this out. One knife, second knife, this dude. And this happens to me a lot. My dude just drops down. So I was killing these guys, and then I go running even farther back on the mountain because I'm like, all right, you know, I know they're going to come back because that's what I would do. So I go running. I get farther back. You know, after I take this guy out. Now this guy up here obviously didn't hear me shooting, so check this out. Now that looks pretty cool, but eventually he gets his revenge on me, which is kind of funny because I knew he'd be coming, and I spot him, and I try to take him out, but I think he's parachuting in. I'm trying to turn around, find out where he is. Watch this. I'm like, come on. Oh, I hit two dudes with one sniper round. That should have been something nice where I took him out. I shot that dude 2 times before I had to take him out. So here's the guy I just stabbed, and he's running down, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to try to take a shot. So I can't take it. So I'm like, all right, I know he's going to come around. So I'm trying to get over to this hillside. And in another match I played, I think on Carg Island, the same thing happened. I've got a battle going on with these other snipers, and I'm trying to move up the mountain. And the dude gets higher than me and winds up shooting me in the back. And I think it was like the end of the match. So I can see him on the map. And I hear different things. And I'm like, okay, he's got to be above me. He's got to be above me. I don't see him. Where is he? Where is he? I'm trying to find him. Oh, he got his revenge. So, hey, props to him. So, here is, I think it's Davaman's Peak. I have such a hard time saying it. But there was this guy that he's waiting right by our spawn point. Now, I got suppression turned on. I got a 240 Bravo. And I'm laying in rounds. That should have thrown off his aim. So I see he gets shot. And I'm like, all right, no big deal. I'll just spawn back in. Because, you know, for me, jumping off of the edge there, doing the whole halo jumping is really cool. So I go running. And I'm thinking I'm safe. All right, I'm going to run down there. I'm going to jump off of the cliff. You know, everything will be cool. But I start seeing, you know, the skull and the crossbones. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, the dude is still here. Let me wait for him. I'll spring a trap, you know. But I don't, you know, really see him. So I'm like, okay, well, everything must be cool. Let me get, oh, there he is. And I'm shooting at him. And I'm like, really? He took me out again? I normally have a ton of luck with a 240 Bravo. So I'm like, okay, he's still there. He must have a radio beacon. Let me spawn back in on the attacker deployment, and I'm gonna find this guy because now I'm upset and I want this guy dead. So, you know, I'm gonna find him. I figure he's coming from the right side. I must have seen him there. He's got to be around. Oh, he was behind me. So, you know, in doing this, I gave this guy a bunch of kills, which kind of stunk because I was like, you know, this is such bullcrap. Because if we had all just spawned somewhere else, he wouldn't have had any kills. He would have had to jump down. But it was the principle, you know, had to get him. So I got my DAO. because I'm like, you know what, the 240 Bravo's failing me. Let me see what I can do with the DAO. So we get him there, and I'm like, all right, so that must be it. Maybe I'll just run and go. But there's another guy right there that's got the same idea as me, and that is we need to find him. So apparently this guy had probably done this before. So let's go run down here. Let's go check. Go around the corner. Sure enough, you can hear the beeping. Oh, there he is. So we wound up taking him out, you know, which kind of stunk. Anyways, Scanless Bob, thanks for watching. I suck at sniping, and I hate snipers. All right, we'll see you later.